Hello guys, it's me, Red the Avid Dinosaur, and today with another video with the Lamborghini SC20, one of the cars of the Italian supercar pack from Forza Horizon 5 that I actually reviewed, that is in the Eye on the Sky if you want to check it out, to just get more context and all that stuff. So, what is all about this car? Basically, it's just a one-off that Lamborghini made for one of his customers, at least that you should be super wealthy to actually ask a brand like Lamborghini to make a car especially for you. So yeah, basically the SC20 is basically a product of that. But leaving aside that, on the game is, I stated in the video that I said, and that is more like a reskin Aventador J, and I'm actually wrong. This is actually more like a roadster version of the Aventador SPJ. Is really superior to the Aventador J in any shape and form. Sure, the Aventador, the normal Aventador J is way superior in its acceleration and when its top speed faster, but the SC20, since it is using the SBJ power plant and has more downforce, kinda gets the power delivery much better without needing too much acceleration. You're gonna check on here on the test track that is basically the one on Forza Horizon 5, and of how efficient this car is in short tracks. Since it has a lot of downforce, it has really good brakes at the same time, so you can take the corners really smooth and keeping your speed as well. So it's really good for short tracks, like especially for this track is great. When you see the Aventador J since it has more acceleration, it struggles more with its braking and handling at the same time. So it's quite you can see that it's quite better, the SC20 on this scenario than the Aventador J. Well, there is other test that I did. Is basically doing this scramble or whatever you wanted to call it, just to test the top speed of these vehicles. The Aventador J, as we stated, is way more superior on its acceleration. So at the start, it just starts quicker than the SC20. But this proves again that the SC20, since it has better braking and more downforce, it can take the corners more smoothly. You don't have to use the brakes so much like the Aventador J. So basically, when you take a corner, this car just takes off. The SC20 leaves the Aventador J at the back, and even when the Aventador J has more acceleration, when it's gonna catch the SC20 is basically at the corner, and you have to basically use more brakes than the SC20, and well, you're gonna lose more speed, and well, that's pretty much when it comes. And this car is really efficient. The SC20 is really efficient. That's all I have to say. Well, decided that this car is basically like the speedster version of the SBJ. I decided to test it against the SBJ. So as you can see, the times are really the same. Like the SC20 is more efficient again on short tracks than even the SBJ. So again, if you have like a circuit and in hypercar, this is the car that I really recommend to use. Like, even like you don't have to, but like for me, I still keep my word that this car doesn't worth the $9 that Playground Games put it. But if you have the chance, you can actually take use this car for short tracks and circuits mostly. But the SBJ is still there. Again, it's a really good car overall. That the SC20 is way more efficient, but just by an inch compared to the SBJ, as you can see on the times. And in the top speed, actually the SBJ does better. So that's really good news, especially because this car actually is not totally pay to win a scenario. So the SC20 actually the efficiency of the downforce and the braking and all that I mentioned actually hurts it when it comes to the SVJ. The SVJ actually is way more efficient than this car. So especially in a sprint races that you have long straights and all that stuff, like the SVJ is way better than in these races than the SC20. So overall, that's all I have to say. SC20 is a really good car. Again, it's basically a speedster version of the SVJ. If you have an SVJ already, well, it's not a big of a deal that you need this car, because you can actually tune the car here and there to actually make it more efficient and better in circuits, to actually make a really good short circuit car. But if you have the chance, yeah, you can get the SC20 and the Italian Super Sport car pack, and there you go. It's basically there in S1 900, ready to just go and get the job done. Basically, that's all I have to say. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your opinions in the comment section right below. And that's all for today. So thank you very much, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.